This game is called PUGNite, or PUGNite, depending on what Steam decides to say at that point. I don't know. It's got very conflicting reports when I was buying it. Who really knows? This is a Unit Z Battlegrounds clone, because we've played so many of those in the last couple months. Patty, why are you playing another Unit Z Battlegrounds clone? We've seen this exact game at least 3 times before. Well, that's because I'm not really going to talk about that today. If you don't know about the glorious history of Unit Z Battlegrounds, then I guess I will enlighten you right now. Basically, this is one of the most common asset flips on Steam at the moment. They've had at least a dozen different versions of this exact same game by different developers and publishers under different names and pseudonyms and all that good stuff. Most recently, there was a ton of them that popped up that were rather homophobic in nature. This isn't one of them. This is just like a, you know, they're making fun of Fortnite and PUBG, I guess, but they spent $100 to get it onto the Steam store. So, you know, let's be the farmer and then go to, oh, player name. Do I have to type that in? Okay. Smorge, of course. And then, find game. For all the thousands of people that are playing this game, they did say in a Steam update that they were going to update it so that people could join multiplayer. That was on September 9th, and it's September 12th, and they seem to have not done that. Or maybe nobody's playing it online. I guess that's an option too, so let's go ahead and create a game, and then we'll go LAN, and then start. Yeah, there we go. Okay, welcome to PUGNite. This one doesn't even have the plane that drops you off. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm just crazy. Yeah, so this is exactly what we've seen before. But like I said, not really here to talk about that. Just going to give you guys some general updates on the channel and stuff while we attempt to play this, whatever it is. How do I exit out of the plane? I forget what button that is. Oh, it's F. Of course it is. Yeah, so I might sound different today. I got myself some new audio equipment. I bought myself an Audio-Technica microphone as well as a mixing board. It is a, what is it? A Behringer Xenix Q802 is what it says on my thing. It's not super expensive. It was just kind of something I wanted to get so I could get more consistent audio and stuff, and I think it's doing a pretty good job of that so far. If there's any issues with the audio, I'm still kind of working out what the best settings are on it for my voice, so let me know in the comments and I can, you know, take a look at all that stuff and things. I hear people shooting in the distance. Oh, yep, they're firing into the air, as they tend to do in this game. Let's open that up. There we go. Ow, the door hit me in the face. Yeah, so that's the thing I'm doing. I'm going to use it a lot more for live streaming. I think this is going to allow Smorge to live stream himself. So that's going to be a really fun thing to do on the channel. If you guys haven't already, I do highly recommend checking out my Twitch channel. I play a lot of different games on it. Sometimes I do, obviously, stream Curator and stuff, where I play a bunch of random-ass games. Other times, I just kind of play whatever I want to. It's usually weird stuff. I play, like, Harry Potter games, and very odd things. I like how the plane is just kind of continuously going across over and over and over again. It sounds awful. It sounds less like a plane and more like a giant gaggle of bees are simultaneously lifting the plane up into the air. So that's always fun. Yeah, so yeah, if you haven't checked out my live streams, I do recommend it. It's a fun time to just like hang around and ask me stuff. I don't take them super seriously or anything, so you can just kind of do whatever you want. Oh god, I'm outside the circle. Gotta get back inside that thing. Yeah, it's a fun time. Got a good group of people over there. Same goes for my Discord server. You guys can join that and then talk to me whenever you want to. Other than that, can we shoot this guy? Can we hit him? I don't know if that's gonna work. We might be too far away. Yeah. Other than that, other updates. I'm going to an expo, a convention down in Medicine Hat this weekend. It's a really tiny little thing. It's like, I'm technically a guest on it, but I think it's more the size, like, they're starting it up, and they want to get some people in to kind of have fun and talk about things, and I'm down to do that. That sounds really cool. Ha! Take that, Lollapalooza. Oh, I'm about to die, aren't I? Crapola. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, so I'm going to be going down to that. It's down Medicine Hat. It's called the Gas City Entertainment Expo. And if anyone is in Medicine Hat, I don't think anyone's going to be. Or if anyone's around there and they want to head down there on Saturday, you guys can totally do that and say hi. I'm not going to do, like, any videos of the panel and stuff, I don't think. It's just going to be a small little thing. I originally got the invite because my friend from college is helping organize parts of it. So he was like, yo, you want to come down here? We need some YouTubers. And I was like, okay, I'll go down there. It sounds like a fun time. So I'll head down there and see him and just kind of have a fun time. I don't get to a lot of expos because I live in... Oh, totally forgot I had to do that in the plane again. Yeah, I live in kind of like, not rural Canada, but like southern Canada. And aside from Calgary and Edmonton, there's not really a bunch of big expos around me. And getting to Calgary for their expo, getting tickets for it can be a giant hassle sometimes. Okay, can I punch this guy to death? Is that a thing that can happen? Oh, he's just gonna ignore me till he finds a gun. Of course. So yeah, it'll be a cool experience to just kind of go hang out. It's a weekend out. After I get back, I'm going to be talking about Super Seducer 2, because that's officially out today, but I don't have time to play it. I got, not a review code, but somebody won a code in a giveaway and sent it to me, so I've got that now, and I'm gonna play that game. My thing about that game is I understand part of the issues with it. Like, it is something that I get, because there's a lot of people that were super against everything that Richard was doing, and they're calling for it to be removed from Steam and stuff, and I don't necessarily think that's warranted, nor did I ever say that game deserves to be removed from Steam, Super Seducer 1 that is, but the issues that I presented have been completely ignored, and he seems to ignore the fact that he did completely overreact and just, like, you know, take my video down because he thought that I called him a pussy. And I didn't. Of course, we all know that, so I'm gonna talk about his ignoring of those types of things and focusing on criticism that's more ridiculous than anything else, instead of focusing on legitimate things like his attitude and, like, the production quality of his games, that type of stuff, you know? Did you die? There we go. So yeah, that's gonna be like a big video for me to make, so it might take like a week for me to make it, because I expect it to be like 20 minutes long, probably, because I got a lot of stuff to write up and talk about to make it, so it's gonna be an interesting time. Oh, he's shooting at me, isn't he? I'm just gonna ignore him for the time being and run this way. He might kill me, though. These bots go from hitting nothing to hitting you instantaneously. Just like that. Gotta love it. Let's, go back into another game again. Alright. Oh, connect to IP. That's not what I want to do. Find game. Create. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do either. Create game. There we go. I'm remembering what I'm doing now. I'm totally a professional YouTuber, everybody. Yeah, so that's gonna be my weekend, heading out to have some fun, and do some random things. Then when I get back, I got Monday off. I got a D&D group that I'm doing on Monday, so I'll see what I can get done that day. Probably do some streaming. I'll probably end up streaming Super Seducers, because that way I can get a lot more footage of the entire game, and have more fun playing it. So that's another reason to go check out my Twitch channel and that type of thing. Yeah, that's kind of everything going on in my life right now. Other than that, it's going to be pretty much regular content going forward. I know content's sporadic, don't expect that to change anytime soon. I am working full-time. I'm supervisor at my job now, so I'm there a lot more often, and on a lot more different hours, to say the least. So, you know, I'm going to make video content when I can. You can always, like, follow me on Twitter and Discord and all that. I've already said all that stuff like a billion times. Why are you even still watching this? I'm just rambling about absolutely nothing. If you couldn't tell, I had no plan when I started making this video. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna download this and talk about random stuff and watch this guy totally ignore me. Come on, buddy. Come on, I'm right here. Oh, nope, he doesn't care about me, apparently. He's very angry at the clouds. Oh, there aren't any clouds, well, that's awkward. That guy cares about me, though, but he's not doing anything, really. Oh, now he is. There's a shotgun in here. That's good. Let's run up to him and shoot him. Oh, he's gonna kill me, isn't he? There we go, we got him. But this guy's gonna get me before I can get to him. Guaranteed. These guys have practiced this game a lot. They're like MLG bots. Yeah, there we go. Well, I almost won. I think I'm done now, though, because why would I want to play this asset flip over and over and over again? I think it's because I'm going insane. Honestly, I think I'm just slowly going crazy. And I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. Well, who said that? It was like Voss in Far Cry 3. Yeah, he was talking about me when he said that. He just didn't know it at the time.